Welcome back, everyone, to the Fantasticast. I'm your host, Elijah Fishel.
And I'm your other host, Jaden Peraza.
And today, on episode 9, we are going to be talking about something we've been very, very excited to talk about. X-Men 97, specifically X-Men 97 Season 2.
Yep. I am pretty hyped for this episode. So far, at the time of the recording, episode 7 has just released today, this Wednesday, which is why we couldn't get the episode out on Wednesday, but we're going to be getting this one out to you on Sunday. And the next episode is going to be very special, so please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see the next episode. Yeah. So disgusting. And of course we have our lovely, wonderful water
I stumbled over that.
Water girl, Nadia Laura.
There you go.
I almost said Laurel again.
You're getting it. You're getting it now.
Say hi, Nadia.
Hi.
Okay.
She said hi.
Oh yeah, you did. Sorry, I can't see. Yeah.
Check us out on audio platforms, Spotify. Apple Podcasts is still Apple Podcasts.
No, dude. Okay, look, we have an excuse now.
I think we talked about it in the Doomsday episode.
It's being a chud, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Apple Podcast listeners just download Spotify.
Listen to Spotify
or us on YouTube. Like you can just watch us.
Just listen on But also here's a helpful trick.
Yeah, here's a
on Spotify. If you're listening to music and it plays ads, if you delete the tab, go back into Spotify, ads are gone. They'll play them after your next song.
Yeah.
But they're gone for that song. And for a podcast, if you're listening to it, there will be like 2 ads at the beginning, then you'll get your podcast starting. They won't give you an ad until that podcast episode is done. So
so
just
do that.
saying.
I might do that when I'm at work.
Yeah.
I do need to listen to the episodes now because now I have my meta glasses.
I noticed,
Yeah, so I can listen to us again, which I think I did a little bit the first day I got them, but I haven't since because.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, and also please visit our Instagram and TikTok. TikTok for more behind the scenes stuff. Instagram just for more, advertisements, seeing us, being us, maybe us posting some shorts about some figures, which I still need to edit. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, but other than that, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay, so first, I wanted to super quickly recap the events of season 1.
Please do.
Because I had the chance to rewatch it with my younger sister, or my 11-year-old sister, 9-year-old brother, because they hadn't seen it yet before. Jaden didn't have a chance to rewatch it, which is fair. He works.
Yeah.
But I was binging it with them. They loved it. They thought it was really good. Maybe a little mature for them in some moments. They did not like the scenes where Magneto and Rogue were freaky. They didn't like those scenes.
I don't like them either.
I don't like them either. They also did not like when Wolverine got his adamantium ripped out.
I mean, that's fair.
We should do a spoiler warning.
Oh, crap. Yeah, well, okay. Spoiler warning for both Season 1 and Season 2. Yeah. We'll put that in the title.
Season 2's been out for Season 1's been out for 2 years now.
So I
hope
feel like
you've seen it.
I hope you've seen it. But if you haven't, please check it out. It's a great series.
It's so good.
It's so
amazing.
amazing.
Us talking about it does not...
It doesn't even measure the amount of peak that you will witness if you watch it. Please don't take it from us. Just watch it. Or no, do take it from us.
Yeah.
But just watch it, please. Yeah.
Go to Disney Plus, turn it on, and then come back and finish the episode.
Please.
And if you have differing thoughts to what we say, go ahead and put it in the comments.
Please give us some talks.
Yeah.
Talk to us, please.
Okay, so Season 1 starts out, I'm going to go super fast. They're fighting Sentinels. Oh no. Then we find out Jean Grey is a clone. What? That's crazy. A clone by Mr. Sinister. I love Mr. Sinister.
Madeline Pryor.
Yeah, Madeline Pryor. And then Madeline Pryor is like, no, I'm leaving. But there's a big fight, and Storm gets zapped with Executioner's gun that was meant for Magneto, because Magneto leads the X-Men now. See, it's really complicated when you try and just run through it.
It does, yeah.
But she gets shot with a gun, and now she doesn't have powers anymore. She's still alive, but she doesn't have powers anymore. So she leaves the X-Men. Now we're on episode 4.
Yes.
Jubilee and Sunspot's in the show now.
They're trying to get into it, yeah.
Yeah, they go into a video game with Mojo. I love a quick Mojo reference.
Me too.
I think it's just a little one of the X-Men's freaks.
Yeah.
I like seeing him.
Literally, yeah.
And then they get out. That's fun. And then they start macking it on his bed, and then the scene ends. Thank goodness. I didn't want to see that.
But we know what it implies. They play some video games. They kiss.
And nothing else happened. Nothing else happened.
And made love.
No! I will say, I was telling him before this, the amount of times in season 1 where Professor X goes, I'll do my best Professor X impression. He goes, they were drinking, dancing, making love. He says it so many times. And it's like, they're kids.
They're kids, man.
You're so old.
You're like in your 60s. Calm down.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But and then so in episode 4, the Jubilee is half the episode. The next half is life death, and Storm meets Forge, and they're hanging out. And Forge is like, "Yo, I can get your mutant powers back." And Storm is like, "Okay, I'll do that." And then Forge is like, "So actually, like, the mutant tech that like the inhibitor collars, I helped to make those." And Storm is like, "You suck." And Forge is like, "But I'm in love with you."
And then they proceed to make love.
No, they don't. Storm leaves. Storm slaps him in the face and she leaves. Yeah.
But then they make love later.
Later. Different episode. But so then there's a demon bird called the Adversary. I think it is like a big character in the comics. I just don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. Yeah. So, and then that's the end of the episode. And then episode 5 is the best episode in the entire freaking show, and you can debate me.
It's so good.
And I'd love to debate you, but I think it's the best episode. Rogue and Magneto and Gambit go to Genosha, which is like a country now, and it's gonna be added to the UN. And they meet Nightcrawler. I love Nightcrawler. And you get to see characters in the background, like, I don't remember any specific. Glob Herman is there.
Yeah.
Exodus is there. Dazzler's there.
And the what was it? The genocide whole thing.
Not yet. But I haven't.
I'm so sorry. I got confused for a second.
Be patient. It's okay. We'll get to that. But then they're like, "Yo, Magneto, do you want to be like our king?" And Magneto's like, "Only if I get to make Rogue my queen."
Oh, that's right.
And Rogue is like, "Yeah, I guess so. You're hot and old." I don't get it.
And wrinkly.
She's weird. And then she tells Gambit, and Gambit's like, "For now, we're just friends." And that makes me really sad. It's the way all of the line delivery and the acting in the show is so good.
It's peak.
The genocide stuff happens.
Yeah.
They're like having a party, drinking, dancing, making love.
Yeah.
And then this like super uber sentinel comes in and is just eviscerating everything. Yeah. And you think Magneto dies? Goodness.
You do. And Leech.
Leech is actually
Leech is dead. I don't know what's people's beef with Leech, but he's dead.
Yeah. But there's a bit where Leech is talking. Magneto's like, "You won't have to fear anyone ever again." I think it's in episode 2 to Leech. And then they're under attack in Genosha, and Leech is like, "Don't worry, Magneto will come for us. He'll save us." And then Gambit saves them, and it's super nice. And then the last person that Leech sees before just like being eviscerated is Magneto, and he like smiles at him, and he says something in German.
I think he says, "Do not be afraid."
I think it is something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like the writing in the show is so good.
It's so good.
But we think that happens, and then Rogue is gonna go get herself killed, and so Gambit like throws her out of the way with his motorcycle, which is sick. Yeah. And then he goes up and he gets stabbed instantly.
Yes.
And I know I was watching it with my siblings, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, what the heck?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he blows up the Sentinel, and it's so good. And the final line of that episode, there's no visuals for it. Like just before, it's Rogue holding Gambit, and then it cuts to black, and she says, "I can't feel you," and I start crying. I will say though, one thing I missed is that line is fantastic, but in episode 3, when Storm loses her powers, the first thing she says is, "The breeze is gone," and that's I don't think it's as heart-wrenching, but it's so good.
It's so good. I agree. And again, it's on that level of like, I can't feel you.
But it's still
really good.
It's really good.
The writing in the show is peak.
It's so good.
It is. It's so amazing. Like I genuinely want. I'm inspired by these guys to make good X-Men stuff, and which is why in our MCU, hopefully, whenever we do X-Men Part 4 and stuff, it's
we're on Part 3, aren't we?
Or sorry, not Part 4. Yeah, Part 3. Part 4 is when we'll get to that later.
Yeah, but so Episode 6 happens, and it's just Professor X in space.
He's trying to make love with this.
Yeah, he is.
He's literally trying to.
And he's like, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna take you to school.
Yeah, since I'm
and
love
then
making.
he goes making love,
and
he goes back to Earth.
Yeah.
And then Episode 7, Episode 6, we find out that it's Mr. Sinister.
He has no legs.
Yeah.
Sorry, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. We find out that it's Mr. Sinister who is behind the Genosha attacks.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, and I really like that.
Me too.
And then Episode 6, I just said. Episode 7, I believe it's Rogue goes out and she talks to Captain America, which is cool. I love that they bring in other characters.
And he's not a mutant hating person.
Yeah, no, he's mutant. He hates mutants in X-Men 97.
He does?
He's not very helpful.
Sure. I mean, he was helpful.
Okay. Yeah, he's not great. He is helpful in that episode.
Yeah, I was going to say, is he just sexist? Why wasn't he helpful with Rogue?
No, because he's helpful with... He's just like the government's... Government, my hands are tied.
Thank you, sugar.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
But,
make love?
So, end of Episode 7, basically, that we find out that Magneto's still alive. He's being kept hostage by Bastion. Which is... So, Bastion is the main villain of...
Season 1.
Yeah. But, I have some interesting notes here. I googled the timestamps for it. So Bastion is in the show for 15 to 18 minutes. Google AI wouldn't give me a definitive answer. 15 to 18 minutes, right? Mr. Sinister, however, is in the show for 24 minutes. And I feel... Okay, I don't think Mr. Sinister has a bigger impact than Bastion. Because we find out that Sinister is working for Bastion, so Genosha was actually Bastion, not Sinister. But we still, see Mr. Sinister do more than Bastion, other than in the finale. And, the 15 to 18 minutes normally wouldn't be an issue, but for context, Gambit doesn't show up in the rest of the season, right? He dies episode 5. Gambit has 19 minutes and 30 seconds of screen time, which is more than the main villain of the season. And I love Bastion in the season. I just think, that's a little wonky, I feel. I think it's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, on that, my take on that is that I feel like sometimes with a good villain, I don't know what example I could use, but there's sometimes when you don't show the villain as much, it makes them more, what's that word?
They have more impact.
They have more impact, you know what I mean? Yeah.
They have more aura.
More aura, yeah. So I feel like maybe that was the route they were going for. Maybe they used Sinister as kind of his little puppet, I guess, quote unquote, to build him up. And I do like him as the first season villain, but I also can agree that it is still a little wonky the fact that we get more Mr. Sinister and whatnot. Because Bastion he's not unknown, but he hasn't really been in anything.
He's pretty obscure,
right? Is he?
I think the only figure of him is
it's in that
with
Sentinel.
That original Sentinel HasLab that's currently $500.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah, I wish I can get that for a story.
Yeah, it'd be so nice. Could you imagine Sentinel this tall?
Dude, I know. Dude, yeah.
We wouldn't need the table for poses. No. We could just have a Sentinel holding people. That'd be so sick.
That would be so cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to cram episode 8, 9, and 10 together.
Because it's all one part.
Because it's all Tolerance's Extinction parts 1, 2, and 3.
Dude.
Whew. So, Cable, Jean Grey, and Cyclops go to Bastion's mom's house.
Yeah.
And we find out that Professor X tried to recruit Bastion to be a part of the first class, but the mom said no, but told Bastion that she begged Professor X to take him, which is a little weird. Why would you lie about that?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
But then they have to fight her because she's an evil monster creature thing.
Yeah.
And then they have to fight a bunch more people, and then they have a cool line when they're driving their car, and they say, "Let's show them why they shouldn't mess with the Summers family." And it's pretty cool. And then at the X Mansion, everything's being destroyed.
Yeah.
And we get this super cool fight scene where Wolverine is clawing through the bad guys, and Nightcrawler is cutting people up.
Yes. Wait, that's the scene where he literally he has his claws right, and then he
teleports,
and it's like that cool shot. Dude, that
It's
shot's
so
so
good.
sick.
I'm really rushing through this season because we're mainly talking about season 2,
Yeah.
but it's a phenomenal season.
We should rank it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys talked about season 1 yet? Or
No.
are you
Nope.
just talking about season 2? Okay.
No, this is season 2. Yeah, but I mean,
Well, we're talking about season 1 right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
now.
but have you done an episode on season
No,
1?
We have not.
We haven't really gotten to it, but yeah. So
So that's basic. So they keep fighting. Magneto does his whole Asteroid M thing, and he's like, "Yo, X-Men, who wants to join me?" Because that has to happen at some point.
Yeah.
And Rogue is like, "You guys didn't care that Remy died.
I
I'm
love your
joining him."
wrinkly face.
Yeah, that's also definitely part of it. And then Sunspot is like, "My mom is a mutant racist," and he's like, "There's nothing left for me here." And Jubilee is like, "What about me?" And that is kind of sad.
It is.
That made me a little
He's
sad.
like, I don't care about you.
Yeah. I do think that's a little like they had to make 2 characters go, so they were like, "Well, it's got to be Sunspot because he's the newest."
Yeah.
But it's like,
It doesn't really make sense.
Why?
But that's okay.
yeah, I don't know. But so the team split up. Half of them go to half of them go to fight Bastion. Half of them go to fight Magneto because Magneto like messed with the Earth's gravitational field, so now all the technology is gone, and the Earth is gonna like blow up in 12 hours or something. I don't know. So they go to fight him. Bless you.
Hey, you.
Bastion beats them, their X-Men, and then they're fighting, and Wolverine stabs Magneto, and then Magneto is like, "You suck, I'm gonna rip the adamantium out of your bones." Don't worry, I'll keep ranting. Magneto rips the adamantium out of his bones with a shot that's literally ripped straight from the comics. It's really cool. Then the episode ends, and then they go back to fighting him. Like, in the next episode, they're still fighting Magneto, but Professor X gets inside of Magneto's mind, and they're doing stuff to each other in their mind. It's weird. They're mind screwing. And then, but eventually, Professor X is like, "Yo, Magneto, let's be friends." And Magneto's like, "Okay." And so they fix the planet. And then Bastion shows up, and he's like, got wings because he ripped off Cable's arm. I didn't know that's how that worked. I don't think that's how that works. But okay.
Yeah.
And so he's up. Bastion is up there, and they start duking it out. And there's some cool gore. Like he's like a cyborg, and his jaw is like gone, and you can see his teeth when he has like his mouth closed. And there's like green sludge that's like supposed to be his blood.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And then he's like, "Look at my family," and then there's a Sentinel that crashes through Asteroid M, and then it steps on him because it's actually Beast and the rest of the X-Men, and so they keep fighting, and eventually he gets like sucked into like a black hole kind of thing. Yeah, he gets sucked, and then Asteroid M just disappears, except Jubilee and Sunspot got off. It just disappears, and everybody's like, "What in the frick?
Yeah.
Where did it go?" And then there's an end scene where Apocalypse is in Genosha, and he finds a playing card. When he picks up the playing card, it was Gambit's playing card, and he goes, "So much death." End of the season. We should be a recap channel.
We should be.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think we nailed that.
I think we should. I'd be down for that. Yeah. If you guys want us to do that, let us know.
Yeah. How do you rank this season?
So honestly, again, there's like tiny issues I have with it, like like Sunspot joining, what is it called, Asteroid M?
Asteroid M, just like,
yeah,
it's not like referred to as the
Or not.
Brotherhood, but it like is low key the Brotherhood.
Yeah, like there's some issues with it, but it's so peak. So I honestly am probably gonna give it like a 9.5 out of 10.
I was thinking about that. I think I'd give it a 9.
Mm.
I still think it's the best X-Men project out there.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's just the comics.
It's so
literally.
good. Like, at least just like in terms of show, like the show, I think it's more watchable than the original 90s cartoon just because like
way more.
It's like original 90s cartoon it's a 90s cartoon. Like
yeah, you know, it's just like Saturday of the week, like you know.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I've tried and it's.
Yeah, I've watched most of it,
Yeah.
I think, but there's Wolverine and the X-Men, which is like it's underrated. I think it's underrated.
It is. I just don't like the fact that Wolverine's the leader of the X-Men.
I think it's stupid. I think they.
Well, it's especially when they give Cyclops the most dripped out look.
Yeah.
With him in his like
He looks
trench coat.
sick.
He looks so awesome.
Yeah, but also like Nightcrawler's in that show and he has a sick design.
He's cool.
I remember watching that show in middle school, but
Yeah.
like it's because Hugh Jackman was big, so they were like Wolverine,
Yeah.
and so they made him Wolverine.
Yeah, and fun fact, that universe is in the same universe as Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Is that one
and
Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
Yeah, and Spectacular Spider-Man.
Okay.
All three of those.
I
are
thought
in
it
the
was
universe.
I thought it was Evolution. That one's
okay.
not.
No, it's Wolverine, the X-Men, Spectacular Spider-Man, and Earth's Mightiest Heroes. They're all in the same universe. Yeah. Evolution is underrated too. I love Evolution.
Evolution is the third show, or I guess fourth technically, because original X-Men cartoon, X-Men '97. I
Yeah.
consider them two different shows because like technically they are.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no,
X-Men Evolution is also fantastic.
Amazing. I love X-Men.
I don't think it's as good as '97, but
no.
yeah.
But I love Rogue in that show.
Mm-hmm. Let's not think about that for too long.
I'm sorry. I
No, I'm kidding.
won't think about that too long.
You would think about that all night. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. So, season 2, the first episode.
Yes.
Is Days of Past Futures.
Yes. You know all the episodes, or do you want me to pull them up?
No, I'll pull them up on my phone.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you could start talking about that one because I've been ranting.
So.
You're talking about season 2?
Yeah. So Days of the Future and the Past, whatever it's called, is essentially we follow the split up groups of the X-Men, both in the future, past and present. And so we have, Cyclops, Jean, and let's see, hang on. Yeah.
Not Nightcrawler.
So yeah, who's with
Wolverine?
Okay.
Goes to the future.
Cyclops, Jean, Wolverine is with them, right? Forge is with them, I believe.
Forge
Am I correct?
goes to.
No, he
get
goes
them.
to get. Okay. Cable's with them, and young Nathan Summers is with them.
Cable isn't. Cable stays.
Nathan Summers. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. Nathan Summers. I don't know who else. I would have to look again. But
yeah. Here, let me just look. Morph, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the future.
I think that's
Okay.
the people.
So yeah,
who
they're in the future.
And Storm.
And
And
Storm.
Storm.
Yes. So they're all in the future, kind of trying to get back to the 90s and whatnot.
Yeah, because Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop makes that very clear. He's like, we got to get the X-Men back
to the 90s. Is it racist that I'm?
I mean, it's
doing
not
an
for
impression?
for me. No, I don't think.
Well, no,
it's
I
not
meant for
you.
me.
Oh no, I don't think.
Because I'm white.
No.
Is it racist?
I don't think so.
That's right.
It's just that
This guy is giving me the N pass right now.
Whoa.
Say it.
No, not gonna happen.
We're
Not
not
gonna
the
happen.
Escape podcast.
We're not gonna. Whoa!
I'm just joking, Escape. I love you.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but yeah, and then we focus on another group with Rogue, Beast, Professor X.
That's episode 3.
I
We're
thought
not there
we
yet.
don't see him in the.
Nope. That's one of my biggest issues with season
That's
2.
interesting. Okay. Not bad. So then, yeah, we just kind of follow them and whatnot, and
They go to fight Apocalypse in the future, and Cable finds out that young Cable finds out that Cyclops and Jean are his parents.
yeah, and then he's like, really? And he's voiced by the guy from Obsession, which is kind of cool.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's the main guy.
I found out that's on Peacock, and I'm gonna watch it as soon as physically possible because I know.
Just make
it's
sure you're
Netflix
alone,
videos.
please.
I'm alone.
Because it has stuff in it.
Oh, I was just gonna watch it with Nadia.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do that then. Just be
Why can't you
cautious.
be alone? What do you think he's doing?
Let's move on.
Anyways, there's stuff that happens in that.
Yeah. Okay.
They make love.
Oh no, maybe I don't want to watch it. It's freaky.
No, it's yeah, it's bad.
Okay. So.
Episode 1, yeah, it's, you know.
Yeah. It's decent. It's
good.
like an interesting start.
It's just, you know.
I think we'll get to our critiques once we've gotten caught up.
Yeah.
So episode 2. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Episode 2 is the X-Force. We're back in the 90s.
Oh yeah, we're back.
And Jubilee and Sunspot are recruited by Cable to join X-Force with Psylocke and Archangel, and then Cable.
Yeah.
It's a cool new intro. I really like it.
It is. I
X-Force
wish they
intro.
would have used it more. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're introduced to X-Force.
X-Force. And X-Force in this show again? Oh, you mean X-Factor?
X-Factor, that's what I meant. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
There you go. Yes, X-Factor. So literally, that episode was what made me get all those guys. Like, I didn't have them before, and I remember, do you remember I looked to you and I was like, who are these guys? And you're like, they're X-Factor. I'm like, who's that guy? And you're like, that's Strong Guy. I'm like, who's that?
Yeah.
Wolfsbane. Who's that? Multiple Man. I'm like, oh. And then, so yeah, I proceeded to buy all of them. And now we have them, and we're going to introduce them at some point in our MCU. When? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
we'll find the time. This, just in case you're like looking at these and you're like, oh, I want to buy this figure. This is X-Man. It's not Havoc.
Yeah, I know.
technically. And this is Vertigo from the Strife 5-Pack's head on Kitty Pryde from the Colossus and Kitty Pryde 2-Pack.
Because unfortunately right now, I will be getting a body because we will be using that Vertigo head for our Polaris in our universe, but I haven't had time to buy another body, X-Man body for it, so we're just using that for now. Because Kitty Pryde, yes, she is in our universe, but this is kind of more of X-Men 97 lineup-ish. But and yeah, they're such a cool team. I'm so excited for when we get to do them and whatnot. Yeah, who are you voicing again? I know I'm Strong Guy.
I think I'm Multiple.
You're Multiple Man, Havoc,
Yeah.
and then I'm Strong Guy. I think I'm Wolfsbane.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing you'd be.
I think I'm Polaris too, right? Yeah,
Yep.
because
since I'm Havoc.
Gotcha. Yes, you're right. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited for them.
So episode 2, X-Factor captures
X-Force. Jubilee.
Yeah, just
You're
Jubilee.
right.
Because they fight, and Strong Guy goes to punch Cable and goes, "Don't bring a gun to a fist fight." I'm like, that mentality doesn't always work for you, does it, Strong Guy?
Yeah.
Also, no diss to Strong Guy. That's such an unoriginal name.
Yeah.
What do you think? Quicksilver should have called himself Fast Guy?
Or you think Spider-Man should just called himself
That wasn't. There's no. Okay.
Web Guy?
Web Guy? White?
You think Jaden should have just called himself Black
Man?
Guy? I love that you knew what I was gonna say.
Or like you think you think Mr. Sinister should have just called himself Bad Guy?
That'd be a great. Colossus is just Metal Guy. Lock it.
Metal Guy. Another Metal Guy.
Whoa!
2 Metal Guys.
See, it wouldn't work.
Random Guy.
Yeah.
Rogue Girl.
What if we just called Colossus Strong Guy?
Strong Guy.
Then there's 2 strong guys.
2 strong guys. And then Apocalypse, you just call him.
You know, Rock Guy.
What?
Isn't there a man of rocks? Or am I thinking?
Thing?
That's
Thing is
Fantastic-
Rock Guy?
Rock Guy.
Yeah. It wouldn't work very
Yeah, no. Multiple Man is just multiple guys.
well. Many guys.
Many guys. Multiple guys. Cyclops is just
Laser guy.
That should just be a whole new bit.
Yeah.
That's
So
Gambit is just card guy.
Gambit is dead guy.
Dead guy.
They
Dead guy.
all their superhero names change to dead guy
dead
if they
guy.
die in battle.
Even if it's a girl.
Literally, it's all
all
everybody.
dead guy.
Jean, dead guy.
Jean, dead guy. In our universe,
Yeah.
Beast, dead guy. Alright,
Beast
go ahead.
yeah. Okay. So then Polaris is like, actually, Jubilee, I'm gonna let you go because I used to be an X-Man, and we're like, okay, she used to be an X-Man. That's interesting. We'll get to why it becomes an issue.
Yes.
Excuse me. Sorry. So they're hanging out, they're vibing, and then Jubilee gets away, and then that's pretty much the end of the episode.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I prefer this one.
I would say I prefer episode 2 over episode 1
Yeah.
for sure. Because again, it's just I don't know. It's just cool. You know what I mean?
It
like
is fun.
we're seeing.
I like X Factor.
Me too. Again, I like them a lot.
Yeah.
And I've tried doing some research on them. I still need to do a little bit more. But they're such a cool team, and it's just because they're so unique. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
And I love the fact that we're getting them, and plus the voice they have for like Havoc and all that, and Polaris, is really they're really good. Like they have what's his name? They have Zoom. If you've ever seen the Flash, Zoom from Flash, his actor as Havoc.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But yeah, no.
So episode 2 is titled "A Force to Be Reckoned With," and then episode 3 is "The Rise of Apocalypse."
Ooh, okay. So
This one.
So
We're in the past
yes.
with Beast, Nightcrawler, Rogue, Professor X, and Magneto.
Yeah, and essentially it's just them kind of meeting up. I remember this one. They meet up, or I don't know if they meet up or Sabanur finds them.
I think so. They meet and Sabanur in the last scene of the last episode
Yeah.
of season 1,
Yes.
and then this kind of just picks up from there.
Right. Yeah, and then they kind of the whole episode is pretty much just like setting up episode 4. and we
It's
won't
just
get to that yet.
it is just set up for episode 4.
Yeah.
We do see a version of Kang,
We do,
which is fun.
which is awesome.
It's really fun to see
yeah.
Ramatut. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really fun to see him. We've seen him in live action.
We have.
Yeah.
And now he's not in the live action.
And it was
anymore.
such a fun thing to see.
It was him getting eaten by ants.
Yeah.
Correct.
So they're hanging out, and then I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't able to rewatch this episode. I don't think a ton happens, but you know what a ton does happen in Rise of Apocalypse Part 2.
Oh.
So that one, Bishop is there. Yeah, Bishop is there. Sorry, I couldn't remember who went to the future, who went to the past.
The black.
Forge went to the future to get the X-Men. He gets the X-Men. They're back in the 90s.
Yes.
Bishop goes back to the past to get the X-Men back to the 90s.
Yep.
But he's the one who said it, and he's falling behind.
Yeah.
So, does he really want to get the X-Men back
to the,
to the 90s? I don't think he does.
Come on, black guy.
Is that what we're going?
Is that what we're because the joke from earlier.
No, I know, but we could have gone with Laser Guy again. He didn't have to be Black Guy.
Why not? It's funnier.
We're just gonna call him off of their race instead.
So white guy, white girl.
Colossus is Russian guy.
Russian guy. Jew. That's so messed up.
Yeah, don't say it. Let's not go with that. Let's not go with that one.
No, let's not go to that one.
Okay. So they're hanging out,
Yes.
and then Apocalypse is like, "You're betraying me."
Yeah. So
but he's not Apocalypse yet.
No. So then, he kind of fights his way and goes to like a pyramid, inside a pyramid, right?
Mhm.
And then he finds stuff.
It's called shit,
It's called shit.
and it
Such an
works
original
for
name.
him. I don't
It
really
works
know
for him,
how.
and then he touches it, and then what happens? He becomes Apocalypse.
I'm gonna be so real with you. I was really tired.
Oh yeah.
The first time we watched this,
Dude, yes.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, no, literally, we were sitting right here on these. You can't see him, but we were sitting right here. I thought this dude was awake, and I thought he was just fully invested. I didn't hear him talk once, but then I look over, and he just.
No,
and I
Doug-
paused it,
no,
and I
Doug,
waited.
that's out.
I think I waited for like 2 minutes or something. It wasn't that long. I remember I was like, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you okay? And remember you were like, I'm really tired. I'm like, do you want to stop? He's like, no, go back. And then we rewatched it. But then, but we rewatched it, and it was the best decision because
It was fantastic. So, there, Apocalypse is fighting the X-Men.
he's fighting.
And then Bishop is like, okay, we're going
Black guy.
back to the 90s. And then he takes him back to the 90s, but he leaves Professor X and Magneto.
Well, it was a mistake
Yeah.
because because I think Magneto tries making the sacrifice plan. He's like, go back, Professor X.
To the 90s.
To the 90s. And then Professor X is like, no, we need to go back together
And make
and
love."
make love. And then Magneto's like, no. And then while they're bickering, and then they mess
go.
up because this big apocalypse guy, danger guy, he attacks them, and then now they have to fight him while they're trying to get back, but they also can't get back because Forge is already gone and Bishop is already gone, so they can't go back. So now they're trying to fight him while they're trying to go back.
Yeah. And
And-
they're trying to fight him, and you know what? They're losing. They're losing real
hard.
bad.
But then there's a bit of hope for a second because then Magneto tries doing some stuff. He flies into the air. He like picks up some stuff. I think he's trying to stop the ship or something.
I
like
think, yeah.
Right. But then it's all it kind of goes poorly.
Yeah.
And then
But Apocalypse gets launched really, really far.
really far
And then Magneto and Professor X go to
the
where
desert.
he was
Yeah.
to be like, look, we defeated him.
Yeah. And now
No, they didn't defeat
no,
him.
they did not at all because now Magneto is shirtless. Number one, and then number two,
So Apocalypse grabs him by his head.
by his helmet.
He picks him up. He
Metal
goes,
guy.
"You're a loser, Charles." And he puts the gun up. Goes
behind
back.
him, and you see his bones glow, and then
Boom.
boom.
It's the same effect that we see when Gambit blows himself
Yep.
up.
Yep.
And I think it's really fun.
Yeah, good continuity.
Yeah.
Good. But so
Dead Magneto.
and he has. We won't get to that yet, but it seems like this dude is dead. Like
Yeah. No, I think he's like fully
I
gone.
think he's gone. Like he's dead, and I don't know if they're gonna bring him back. But like,
I don't know how they would.
I don't know.
but
This dude got evaporated, my
He's
guy.
gone.
He's gone.
And then so Apocalypse is walking over and he's like gonna step on Professor X and he goes,
Oh, yeah.
"Only a coward feels."
What
Is it? I think it's only a coward feels mighty stepping on ants.
stepping on, or when he steps on ants.
Yeah.
Which is like,
And so he doesn't step on Professor X. It's like, wow, he isn't a coward.
'Cause he doesn't have
Professor X
legs.
is an ant.
because he doesn't have legs.
Because he doesn't have legs.
No, yeah, but and he walks away with his aura, saying the most peak line of the show so far, and then
Yeah.
Professor X goes to Magneto's helmet and just starts caressing it lovingly.
Yep.
Right.
While Bishop
Because
comes back.
they were. You can't convince me that they weren't gay lovers.
They weren't. They made love at one point. I mean,
At one point.
remember the flashback in season 1
Exactly.
where they're all young and they're all looking at each other. He's like, Magnus, please.
Do me like you did me then. Yeah. Why do you think Magneto's or why do you think Professor X is paralyzed?
No, what?
Okay.
Okay. No, come on. You can't expect me to move on from that. No, go on. Okay. So, yeah, Bishop comes back all of a sudden, plot armor, and then he gets him out
Yeah.
of there.
He's like, sorry, dude.
Sorry.
Sorry, I wasn't. I
kinda
wasn't like
didn't like
5
Magneto.
minutes faster.
Yeah, no.
But
It's fine.
so they take him back, and then we had episode 5, and okay,
Okay.
I know when episode 5 came out, people were a little bit like, wow, this is filler, and maybe it is, but you know what? I enjoyed it. So it follows a team of Weapon X people. It's
Wolverine, Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike,
Mhm.
Morph, and
Maverick,
Maverick,
and then one other guy.
So this guy, his name is Kane, which I thought he was an original character. Spoiler alert: this dude dies. Okay, only him.
Plane crashes.
Plane crashes. He's dead.
You just see him impaled in a tree, and it's
Literally,
like,
I'm like,
oh,
bro,
okay.
violent, crazy. I
It's
love
like
it, though.
we're setting the tone,
The tone.
I guess.
But it is also like a bunch of killers, so I'm glad that they
Yeah.
established that,
It's
this is
like-
a violent episode. But I thought that was an original character because he's just dead. But I looked him up, and yeah, he was a real character from the comics. Unknown, albeit, but he's a real character. But
Yeah.
pretty much this episode is essentially about Wolverine regaining his adamantium because he's just been having the bone claws, like he's been rocking.
and he
that
wants the metal claws.
He wants the metal claws. He wants to be back to being hard again, and like metal.
Yeah.
Hard. And essentially we just kind of follow them through that, and they encounter what was it?
The Brood.
The Brood.
And it turns into like a horror movie,
It
and
does.
it's two classic horror movies that it pays homage.
So
to, right?
I know one of them. I know that it pays homage to The Thing. That
Yeah.
was the one at first. I noticed. I told
Yeah.
you when we watched it. I was like, oh, this is a reference
I
to The
felt
Thing.
like it paid homage to Alien. I haven't
Alien and
seen
The
it,
Thing,
but it's like, I mean, it is an alien species, and it like grows inside, like it takes you over.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the vibe I
It
was
does grow
getting.
inside of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the alien. Yeah. So but I think those two are heavily inspired. Which again, it made it a cool episode. Though.
So they're bouncing around. Let's finish the episode, and then we can talk about our issues with it. We're
Okay.
almost there. Don't worry.
Okay.
So they're bouncing around. Wolverine gets infected with Brood, so he becomes
gets one on the side of him.
Wolverine.
Yep.
And then
He gets it inside.
guess who they let out of a tube? Guess who's in a tube? I wish we had our live reactions for this one
We went
because
we went
crazy. Bonkers.
We went crazy. It is Omega Red.
It's Omega Red.
He was
They
in a
let
tube.
Omega Red out. It made me so happy to see. I remember we see him in a tube before he gets let out, like
Yeah.
a couple scenes before, and we were both like, I really hope they let him out.
No, yeah, we were both like praying that he got out, and
He got out.
He got out, and it was
Yeah.
so cool.
And
fought
he
Brood
and Wolverine start fighting.
They start
Because
clapping.
Wolverine. So what they do is Morph is about to get stabbed
Mhm.
by Wolverine, and Morph is like, "No, don't do it.
Please,
don't hurt me.
stop. Don't
I'm
touch
gay
me.
for
I'm
you."
gay. I love.
He is gay for.
He's gay for. But
I don't
then-
know if it's confirmed, but I think it's like so hinted at.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Actually, I'm Jean Grey. Don't hurt me."
And yet he still gets stabbed.
Yeah. But Brood Wolverine is like, "Oh, I like Jean more."
Well, yeah, no, he stabs Morph, and
Yeah.
then Morph has to transform into Jean, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna pull out now, and then he pulls out his claws, and I'm so sorry.
Continuity issue. Wolverine would not pull out
Why'd you
Jean.
say that?
Just saying.
That's so true. He wouldn't. Yeah. No, but he pulls out his claws, and then he's like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'll I'm done."
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then
But they put Wolverine in a tube, and in the tube, it's the tube to make him adamantium
and
Wolverine
they
again.
put the stuff inside
Yeah,
of him.
and he becomes adamantium Wolverine again,
Yes.
and it like purges the Brood from his system.
Yeah.
And then he pops out, and he and Omega Red fight for a little bit, and
Yeah.
it's fun. Maverick's dead, by the way.
I hate that they killed him. No, I didn't.
I feel like he could have been cool, but
He
it's
could've
like,
been cool, but he's just,
it is
we
what
have
it
him
is.
here.
Yeah.
Actually,
He's chilling. He's right there.
chilling. I found him at a GameStop like
Nice.
5 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Then I give it to him.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't want it.
So they're like they're all duking it out,
Yeah.
and then Omega Red gets like a pillar dropped on him. I don't think he's actually
not
dead,
dead.
but they drop a pillar on him,
Yeah.
and then they leave.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the episode. And we are skimming over a lot of things for a lot of these episodes. Like, a big plot point in this episode was that Wolverine didn't tell anyone that's why they were going.
Yeah.
And he lied to everyone, including Morph.
And Morph at the end is like, I'm so gay for you, and you just and you just lied in my face.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm so gay for you, but I have to turn to Jean for you to love me, but I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
And I'm so gay for you. And
Pretty much.
They did that, and and then Wolverine's like, oh, I'm not gay for you, and he's like, you touched me, Logan, but
I don't know if it
essentially-
was actually like that.
No, it was like that.
I don't know, you won't watch the show
You
with
won't
me.
watch the show, so you don't know. Okay. You don't know if
Yeah.
they touched each other.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay,
So,
episode 6.
Yeah, episode 6. Okay, so this one is actually a cool one. It focuses on X Factor a little bit more, and it focuses on Polaris as the main character of this episode, and it's just kind of dealing with like her kind of getting kicked out of the X Factor team because she kind of goes against their what is like some
So, X
stuff.
Factor works for the government.
The government, yeah.
And so she stops following the government's rules. So the
Yeah.
government is like, hey, you can leave.
And she's like,
Get out.
Oh yeah, you want me to leave? And they're like, yeah, get out. Green hair, looking.
Magneto daughter.
Magneto daughter. That is true.
She's Magneto's daughter.
Magneto, I guess, is a freak, bro.
We already knew that.
We already
After
knew that.
what he did to Charles.
Yes.
I wonder if they'll adapt that in Avengers Doomsday.
I wonder. Charles.
Charles. Magneto. Okay,
Magnus.
so that happens, and she goes to the X-Men. Here's the issue with her being an X-Man. She's revealed to have been a member of the first class.
Yeah, we have it right here on our
Yeah.
TV.
The issue is, there's a portrait in season 1 where she's not a member of the
Yeah,
first
no,
class.
and I remember because in season 1, it's a portrait of all the first class, like Iceman, Beast in human form, Jean, Scott, Angel, like Warren, and Professor X. That's classic. But then there's a photo of them in her room, and she's alongside them.
I think the implication is supposed to be that she was like the 6th member, like she joined
Like,
right after. But it's still,
I'm sorry.
if that is what it's trying to do, it doesn't do it well enough.
No, and like I feel like, okay, look, we could. No, but because Polaris didn't show up that much in the original, right? Like they
Not
don't.
in the original. I think she might be in like a few episodes.
Maybe, but like
She's
think
not a main character.
with X Factor, yeah. But like I feel like they never once brought up the fact that she was part of the first class.
Nope.
So again, that is a huge one of my biggest issues with season 2. It's like that doesn't really make sense, honestly. Like even if it was right after, like I feel like the years after the I don't know. Again, I could be thinking this.
I don't like that. That's one continuity issue.
Yeah.
I've got a list of them here. Let me cross that one out so we don't mention it again.
Yeah. But essentially though, moving on from that, this episode is just pretty much about her kind of coming back to the X-Men, and this episode kind of deals with the Danger Room. Oh, the episode kind of deals with the Danger Room kind of becoming sentient, just like Astonishing X-Men, which is my favorite run of X-Men comics ever.
You should read that.
You should read that.
get
Please
around
read
to
it.
reading
That and
that.
New X-Men. You need to read both those. Those are peak. I'm telling you, they're so peak. But the Danger Room goes sentient because it sees so much of Professor X reminiscing over the whole Magneto death
Magneto,
thing,
dead boyfriend
and
thing.
dead boyfriend thing. I think he broke his legs. Yeah. So yeah, and they kind of become sentient. It starts attacking them, but then Polaris helps them out. And then that's it. Like by the end of the episode, they get their new X-Men comic costumes, which is cool. But hopefully they don't rock it the whole season.
They establish X-Corp,
X-Corp,
which I know jack squat about.
Yeah,
I
me
know
too.
nothing
and
about
they
it.
still haven't really touched it, but it's fine.
Not a ton.
But that's pretty much episode 6.
Yeah. Episode 7,
which
is
what
the most recently released episode.
And we have just watched it today.
It was probably like
an hour.
Half an hour ago? Ago?
Yeah.
I don't know. How long's this been running so far? Nadia, how long's this episode been running so far?
47 minutes.
It was about 50 minutes ago that we watched it.
Literally. And so, I will say.
So the intro is clearly controversial because he and I have different opinions on it.
Oh, yeah. So, we open with Colossus and Magic in like their normal outfits, and they were there during the genocide of Genosha.
It opens with the genocide of Genosha.
Yeah, and they run out and they start to help and whatnot. But
Because
then,
of course they do.
Yeah, but then like all of a sudden, Magic, like a dumb idiot, stands there while the Master Mold or something like that
just stands in the middle of a laser.
Yeah, literally. Like and how do you say his name?
Piotr,
or something like that. Maybe
is his that's
Piotr.
his Russian name. Everybody just calls him Peter.
Yeah,
which like
I'm gonna call him Peter just because it's easier.
Peter is a lot easier. Yeah.
But Peter Colossus literally is like no, and the Magic just looks at him like this and doesn't move, and then she dies.
See, okay, my thoughts on this are that we see a lot of major character death in Genosha. Like you see Banshee dying. Yeah. It's like Banshee's a main character.
Really
Banshee had screen time in the original series.
Yeah.
Like Sebastian Shaw is implied to be dead.
Yeah.
Like they do. I mean, Gambit obviously.
Yeah.
I think Magic dying would have been okay had it not just been like a choice. Like it seemed like she was like, no, I think I'm good with dying this time.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Like her whole, you literally see her teleporting like a second prior.
Yeah.
And then she just like does it. It's like,
I'm sorry. I find that really stupid. Like I do.
That's dumb.
That's really dumb. And then I feel like it was kind of more for shock value.
I think it's for Colossus's character.
Yes, but also like, bro, you could have used Magic, man. And also, the way she died was so dumb. I'm sorry.
It was a dumb.
It's so dumb. And like, and then he cries over it, which was good acting. But
I do think the I think like his scream when she dies
Yeah.
is like my top 3 like emotional moments in the show are the I can't feel you, then the breeze is gone, and then the
Yelena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Also, I'm just a sucker for Colossus. I love him. When we were doing this episode, one of the things that we were gonna do originally was we were gonna talk about what we wanted from the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Now that there's only 2 episodes left, it like not as useful. But one of the things I was gonna say is that I really wanted to see Colossus.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say the X-Force team, only 5 people, little small. You know who you could fit in there really easily? Colossus. It'd be so easy.
Yeah.
Just
that's what Magnus said to Professor X.
exactly.
Yeah.
He was metal too. He was metaled up down there. If you know what I'm saying.
No. He doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
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 So we move on to X Corp, and they're flying. Well, okay, we see Graydon Creed running for president.
Yeah.
Which I will say now is a continuity error.
Yeah.
Because they say he's like just started running. He's just announcing his candidacy. But as someone who literally just watched season 1, at the end of season 1, you hear on the radio that Senator Kelly is falling behind in the polls to Graydon Creed, meaning that the polls are already up, meaning that it is physically impossible for Graydon Creed to have not announced his candidacy yet.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't a candidate when the radio is happening. It would mean that he wasn't a candidate when the radio's happening, but he couldn't be in the polls. So that's just
Professor
wonky.
X is into polls.
Yeah.
No. But yeah.
He's in Magneto's polls.
Yes.
He's checking out Magneto's South Pole, if you know what I'm saying.
That's why he doesn't have legs.
Yes. But,
Yeah.
That's just like
Crossing his helmet.
it's just
dumb. Yes.
like I feel like
Caressing.
you should have caught that. Like you didn't have to have him say like I am announcing my candidacy. You could just have him be like this is a political rally. So easy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Graydon Creed is the daughter or the son of Sabretooth and Mystique.
Yes, I guess they got freaky at some point.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. They're freaks.
and-
And look at Sabretooth and tell me that man is not a freak.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. And yeah, and
Yeah.
yes.
Are you I just keep messing you up, don't I?
Yes.
I'm breaking. He's breaking.
Dude, I can't. I've been laughing this whole episode. But essentially, what are they called? Colossus has joined.
He joins the Acolytes of
Magneto.
led by Exodus, who I don't really know much about, but he seems like a really interesting character that I
cool.
would like to know more about.
He's quite pungent. Yes.
Yeah, quite pungent.
And they pretty much kidnap Creed, and they pretty much send a voice message to the X-Men, being like, "Hey."
They send it to the world. They send it to
the
everybody.
world. You're right. And they're like, "Hey, he's gonna die if I forgot what they said. Like, he's gonna die."
They said you can't interfere with what the Acolytes do.
Essentially. But then the X-Men are like, we don't like that. So then they send Polaris and Beast and Bishop and Rogue and Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I think that's everybody.
To go.
Cyclops and Jean aren't really in this episode, are they?
Nope.
Just realized that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all in their new X-Men outfits, so which is again cool. But you better change it for the last 2 episodes.
I would like to see the original outfits for the last 2 episodes.
Please and thank you. Yeah, but
also end of episode 6, we see Apocalypse reviving Gambit into the Horsemen of
I
Death.
forgot about
Kind
that.
of important.
This dude's alive.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
He's back.
Yeah. Anyways,
We were very happy when we saw that.
we were.
But yeah. Sorry. Back to
No,
episode
you're good.
6.
Yeah,
Back to what you
So
were saying.
then we pretty much have a court trial essentially with Exodus and Nightcrawler. They're trying to defend whether they execute Creed or have him live. And Nightcrawler almost gets. Oh, by the way, Nightcrawler is technically the half brother of Creed because Mystique, him, she made love to a woman even though she's a woman, but she turned her.
I don't know if that's ever been like touched on in the series.
In the comics, that's how it works.
Yeah,
But it's
I
kinda
feel like
weird.
that's even like a little too weird for X-Men 97.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know how it really works. I don't know if she got like clapped.
If you don't know who Nightcrawler's father is, don't Google it
Please don't.
because it's really weird.
It's so strange.
It's very odd.
It,
But so
yes.
they're talking,
Yeah.
and Colossus is like, you can kind of tell he's like thinking of siding with Nightcrawler, and then Exodus is like, this is heresy, and so
Yeah.
they start fighting.
Yeah, and then after that, essentially, Nightcrawler and Exodus fight, and then Creed shoots Exodus, killing him, maybe, I don't know. And then Nightcrawler takes Creed to the Antarctic and is like, hey man, you're a real piece of crap, and then just leaves him there in Antarctica with no food. He's gonna have to pee himself to warm himself up.
I mean, it's not, at the end of the episode, it's clear that the government knows where he is,
Yeah,
so
they
they're
probably
like
got
gonna grab him. But like,
yeah, but
yep,
that's essentially it.
that's pretty much the episode. We see
Oh, that's right.
um
Oh yes.
we see X-Force again, which so X-Force is still Cable, Archangel, Psylocke, Jubilee, and Sunspot,
yeah.
which is interesting to me because the X-Men are back, so they're like on the news going crazy. Why are Jubilee and Sunspot not back with them? Like, I feel like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, actually, that's kind of.
I mean, it's because the writing told them not to.
The writing told them not
but
to.
like,
yeah.
the characters
They-
would want to go back.
Yeah, if they found out all their team has gone back, then. it's
Then
fine.
they would. I don't think they'd hesitate to
Yeah.
rejoin the X-Men.
But,
I don't know. That's just
Yeah, I know. But yeah, the X-Force. We kind of follow X-Force. They're in like this. I think Apocalypse is like.
Apocalypse. They're in the like area where Apocalypse revived Gambit.
Yes, and then they find a dead Apocalypse.
Like a withered husk.
A withered husk, and they find a calling card, which is Gambit's card, and they're like, "What? How could this be?" And then it literally just ends.
Yeah.
Cool credit.
I'm happy that we get a little bit. Okay, let's get into our overall season thoughts so far.
Episode 7 sucks, bro. That was straight up filler. I'm sorry. That's
okay.
why I'm not excited about that one. I liked Colossus. It was filler. I did not care about the Exodus stuff. I really did not. But yeah.
I agree that it was filler.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it was bad. I don't think there's a single bad episode of the show. I think
yeah.
everything is entertaining. But when you look at the season as a whole, the first 4 episodes were really important.
Yes.
And then the last 3 haven't been.
They've literally
Wolverine
just
gets
been
his claws back.
Yeah.
They establish X-Corp, and Colossus. I don't even. If Colossus ends up being a main character, then I'll be really happy.
Yeah.
But if he's not, this episode was. It was a character study into Nightcrawler and like what makes him tick, but it was also a character study into Colossus and what makes him tick currently, and like, we don't. Literally my favorite mutant is Colossus. I love him so much. I think he's such an interesting character. But if he's not a main character, then you shouldn't focus on him. You still have to focus on your main characters.
Yeah. And by the way, where's Apocalypse?
That's
why I'm so mad about this last
that's
episode.
our biggest issue.
Because it's like
you have 2 episodes left.
Yeah, you don't get 10 episodes like last season for some reason, even though you guys are the
Yeah,
writers.
there's only 9 episodes this season.
Which is so stupid.
Little lame.
You guys literally could have given yourselves more time to develop stuff if you just had another episode.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Whatever. But you choose to not show Apocalypse for the past 3 episodes. Besides this one where he's dead.
And then the last one where he's reviving Gambit. It's like you don't
Bro, like I
really see him doing anything.
unless like the last episodes are maybe like 40 minutes each.
I don't think they're gonna be though.
No, I don't think so either. But like, you better make them, or you better at least make them like 35 minutes. Because like, bro, are we setting up something, or is there like gonna be a final battle, or are you guys just gonna make Apocalypse the next big baddie in the season 3?
I don't remember the episode titles, but I remember Googling them.
Yes.
And both of the next episodes are very clearly going to be Apocalypse related.
Okay. Good.
Which is good, but it's like,
you got 2 episodes.
do you remember when the last season had a season finale that was 3 episodes
parts.
long?
And one of them was the last episode
One of
was
them was
40
50
minutes.
It was like 50 minutes. It's
Yeah.
like 47, I think.
Yeah. No, literally, like, bro. writers. You can do that again.
You did that before.
Some writers, dude, sometimes you guys piss me off, dude. Like I don't get it. You can stretch some stuff out, okay? If you really are like, I don't want to hear that bull crap of like, oh, we were so pushed on time. You had like 2 years to do this, dude. Literally, come on,
Pretty please.
do better and put Apocalypse in more next time.
Yeah.
Instead of giving us Exodus.
If Apocalypse isn't going to be a villain in season 3, if they don't make him like also kind of like a Thanos situation in Infinity War and Endgame, you make Apocalypse the villain in season 2 and season 3. If they don't do that, they botched Apocalypse.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Look, the reason why I'm so mad is because this was clearly marketed as Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Like the trailers and everything were marketing, oh, Apocalypse is this. We gotta get back to this. Oh, we gotta either destroy him in the past or destroy him in the future. This and that. That's not what we have. We have the first 4 episodes are that, but then the last 3 episodes are just, oh hey, X-Men, Wolverine, he's got his claws back. Oh hey, Polaris, she's part of the X-Men now. Oh hey, the Danger Room, that's a thing. Oh hey, Exodus is here.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I like everything we've seen. I really do. Like overall, this season, I think I'm giving it an 8 right now.
Right now, I'm giving it a 7.5. It's made me mad.
That's fair.
It's honestly making me mad.
I think you're talking yourself up though too.
No, I think it's just getting me mad. Now the more I think about it, I'm like, no, like that, because it doesn't make sense how they market it as fully Apocalypse, but the last 3 episodes before your 2-parter or whatever, it has nothing to do with Apocalypse technically. I mean, sure, there's those post-credit scenes, quote unquote, but that's
those
it.
Aren't like.
That's not Apocalypse related, dude. Like, come on.
I will say. We searched it up. Do you guys want to know who one of the main writers for season 3 is?
Oh gosh.
I don't remember his name, I'll be honest. But he wrote Thor: Love and Thunder. Or at least he was a writer on Thor: Love and Thunder, so just
I'm praying.
keep that in mind. He also did like Miss Marvel, and I thought Miss Marvel was pretty okay. I don't remember the other stuff he did. But I think it was mid or bad, if I remember correctly. But yeah. We'll find out when season 3 comes out, I guess, in 2028.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All in all, though, I mean, yeah, like,
I just, with, like, okay, here, let me read off. I think there's only one more.
One more?
Yeah, there's one more continuity error I have. So, when Omega Red shows up, he's in the ice, and he's like, wow, I haven't been out of the ice in ages, right?
Uh-huh.
In the season finale of X-Men 97 season 1, I don't know if it's the first episode, it's the episode where Magneto messes with all the technology, turns all the technology off. You see Omega Red leaving his tank. You actively see him do that. And then in the season finale at like episode 10, you see him fighting with the Winter Guard. They put this guy in the show twice.
Yeah, they did.
And then had the balls to be like, nuh-uh. Listen, I love Omega Red. Any Omega Red content, I eat that up. I eat it up.
Just like how Magneto
was eating up twice. But you have to be logical with your continuity.
Dude,
I can only give this show so much love and affection before I'm like, okay, wait a second, that's wrong.
Yeah. There's only so much love that Professor X can give Magneto.
Yeah.
But like,
and it's a large amount of love, but eventually that love runs dry.
And look at what happened now. He has no legs.
He has no legs. Well, that's Magneto's fault.
That's Magneto's fault. That's true.
Well, bang, well, bang, well, bang. And then they broke up, and Magneto said, never again.
Never again. But then he was caressing his helmet. Oh, Magnus.
It was like, one more time.
And then that's why he was running the simulations.
Those are the actual Danger Room simulations that
that's why
Professor X was running.
That's why the Danger Room went crazy. It's like, you know what? I'm done, bro. You're so weird.
I'm not doing anymore.
I'm not doing anymore. He's like, why are
you're
you going
gay.
evil, Dead Danger
I can't say
Room?
that. I can't say that on YouTube.
What are you going to say?
I'll tell you after. I can't. No, because the mic's right there. I'll tell you after.
Okay, no, you're going to forget. Here,
No,
whisper
I
to
won't.
me.
I won't.
Like,
no.
mouth it to me.
Let's keep going.
Do this.
Tell you after. So, overall, if Apocalypse is not meaningful in the rest of this season, I'm going to be very upset. Cause like, you have to understand that, like, Bastion. Yes, Bastion is a more obscure character that
You're getting away from the mic.
What are you doing?
I dropped something. Yes, Bastion is a more obscure character.
This is the same position that Professor X was.
Yeah, it is. Yes, Bastion is a more obscure character.
You're farther away from the mic.
No, I'm
bro.
getting closer. Yes, Bastion is a more obscure character than Professor. Okay, sorry. Yes, Bastion is a more obscure...
You said that already.
I know!
You're right. Okay.
Yes, Bastion is a more obscure character than Apocalypse. That, like, he's a more obscure character. That doesn't necessarily mean... I didn't find it, by the way. That doesn't necessarily mean that Bastion is less powerful than Apocalypse.
Yeah.
But he is.
No.
Apocalypse is the most dangerous X-Men villain. And so,
yeah.
when you're giving Bastion better setup and you're making him out to be more powerful, I like it. I really enjoy what you're doing with Bastion, but I expect the same thing with Apocalypse.
I'd also expect 10 episodes, my guy.
Why'd you sell us short, man?
Literally.
You're
You're treating us like how Magneto did when he... Never mind.
I mean, if you think about it, like, unless the Acolytes end up being important in the next
2
episodes, this episode will have been
Maybe,
pretty useless.
yeah.
And so, like, I can see why they're only giving us 9, because they can barely get us 9.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
I don't know, man. Unless you guys save it with the last 2 episodes, I don't know. You guys...
Excuse me.
It's okay. Sorry. You guys better figure it out. But no, I think I agree. Like, Sebastian was set up way more, and I love Sebastian in season 1. He was such a cool villain, and like again, you included all the classics like Mr. Sinister and all that.
Yeah. It's still... I still think, with the season as it is, I don't think it can beat the first one.
No, for sure. It's kind of like the issue with our. Well, I don't think it's as bad, but like I was gonna say, it's kind of reminiscent of our X-Men story so far. Like X-Men 1 is not beatable; it's unbeatable.
You, like,
And
can't
X-Men
be-
Part 2 is good, but
It could be better.
could be better.
Yeah. Also, it hints at Apocalypse.
It does. Oh. That's right.
Yeah.
We
I
did
don't-
talk about that, but
I don't have a ton more thoughts. That's...
I don't think I do either.
Maybe we'll do a grab bag when the
I'd be
season
down.
ends,
I'd be
and
down.
we talk about the end of
Yes,
the season.
I'd be down for that.
That'd be
Yeah,
good.
and we can talk about other stuff like the Wolverine game, which is coming
Wolverine
out.
gameplay. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that.
We-
San Diego Comic-Con Marvel Legends
Yes,
releases.
it would be down
They
for
all
that.
suck. Every single one of them.
Terrible.
They're so bad.
1 out of 10.
Genuinely.
We'll still talk about them.
We'll still talk about it. Yeah.
1 out of 10.
They're so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. That's all I have.
Yeah.
If that's all you have.
I think that's all I have too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. Oh wait, no, we need to rank it. Oh wait, did we
Oh.
say it right?
I mean, I said 8 currently.
I'll give it an 8. I was mad earlier. I'm sorry.
I knew it. I told you you were.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just when it comes to like writing and stuff like that, that does get me upset because it's like these guys are professional writers, and you guys gave it. Look, I know what you guys have in store. I know the potential, and you guys gave us that peak of a season, which I gave a 9.5. You guys gave us that, but now you're giving us 9 episodes, and 3 of them out of the 4 are filler. Unless I'm wrong. Unless you're going to connect it in the last 2. This is Magneto and Professor X.
I'm sure they're going to connect it.
But, like, you
But-
better do a darn good job, dude. I'm
Yeah.
serious. Like,
I think, like, we needed to see Wolverine get his claws back. I wouldn't
Yes.
be willing to be like, oh yeah, he just got his claws back.
right.
I'm happy we saw Polaris rejoin the X-Men,
No, yeah, I love
but
that.
you didn't have to do a full episode on it.
No, and again, I think those 2 episodes, again, I love those a lot more. I still think they're filler, but I love those a lot more than episodes. Like, episode 7, that one, the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, no, I honestly don't think. Like, I would not watch it again if I rewatched everything. Well, depending
If I
on what else.
rewatch everything, I'll watch it again, but it's not gonna be like, I might go back and rewatch episode 5. Because,
Episode
like,
5 is good,
the
dude.
one with,
Yeah.
specifically
Wait.
from this season,
Oh, this season, you mean?
with Omega Red and Wolverine,
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
might go
no.
back and rewatch it, because it's just,
No, yeah,
like,
I-
a fun romp.
yeah, I would rewatch that one and the Polaris one, but this one,
I wouldn't rewatch
I wouldn't
this
rewatch
one
this one.
just because I want
Again, unless you tie it in and this actually matters, then yes, I will rewatch because I'm like, oh wait, this leads into this, it sets up this. But if not, you did it.
Yeah. If not, you suck.
You suck.
Yeah.
Just like how Magneto sucks.
Yep. All right.
All right.
That's all I have. Is that all you have?
I'm good.
Yeah.
So yeah, 8 out of 10.
Yep. I think we both give it an 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 9 of the Fantasticast.
Yeah. Make sure to subscribe again. Be on the lookout for episode 10. It's gonna be something we haven't done before. I don't want to say too much.
Very excited for
Very
it. I've put a
excited.
lot of effort into it.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah,
Check
subscribe.
us out on TikTok, on Instagram,
Yeah.
on Spotify.
And also, I would like to make an announcement. Us 3 are working on a movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're all working on a movie.
Plug the movie. Plug the movie.
Real quick. It's, so
Movie plug.
movie plug real fast. Again, I'm making this quick because maybe we can talk about this in the grab bag episode.
We could, yeah.
But just for now, make it short and simple. Nadia and Elijah are going to be main characters of the movie, and it's called Fond. What's it about? I don't know.
That's a lie. He's written the entire
I know
script.
exactly what it is. We're going to be filming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, Dave filming. But yeah. Who just fell?
That's the largest vote.
I messed with something under the table. With
That's
my
fine.
foot.
Well, we're at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So yeah, movie, Fond. Be on the lookout, please. And if you want to know more, go subscribe to Beyond the Stars Productions. That's where it's gonna be at. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. But other than that, yeah, make sure to check out all our stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, we love you.
Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to Nadia for working behind the scenes.
Get your hand away.
We will see you all in the next one.
Yep. Love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Balls.